All right, guys, Dave with Build Alpha. We're going to be wrapping up or winding down the technical analysis video series, Back to Basics. Please check out previous videos. But what we're going to do in this video is a couple things. First, we're going to cover ADX. We're going to test a couple things, and then we're going to cover CCI. So what is ADX? ADX is an indicator that quantifies trend strength. And Investopedia has quite some strong words on it. So I just want to read what they say, take a look at one specific example, and then we do some testing on our own, as we always do. So Investopedia says, trading in the direction of a strong trend reduces risk and increases profit potential. I would love to see some data to verify that, but anyways, they also continue to say the average directional index is used to determine when the price is trending strongly, and in many cases, it is the ultimate trend indicator. So you already know I have to test that. If I read something that opinionated without any data to back it up, I have to test it. And I want to pull up one example, GLD. So again, here's ADX. The higher it is, the stronger the trend. So let's just say arbitrarily, when it's above 30, it's a strong trend, and when it's below 30, it's a weak trend. So let's say we only trade when ADX is above 30. Notice here, ADX falls below 30, ADX climbs above 30, just in time for this big dip. So I don't really know if that reduced our risk. So again, something to test on your own. And over here you can see ADX was super low, and we kind of would have missed this large move waiting for ADX to get back above 30. So again, nothing wrong with Investopedia educating the trader, but in today's market, please test everything yourself. It is market, asset class, ticker specific, time frame specific, even in many cases. So do your own research. Get yourself a nice tool like Build Alpha or Get Good with Programming to do that. What I'm going to do now is I have pulled up Build Alpha. I have 8 popular ETFs, and we are just going to test our baseline MACD system again. Crosses above zero, entry, crosses below zero, exit, just to create a baseline. So if you remember from the MACD video, here's the same equity curve we got. Now let's try to improve it with ADX. So if we traded the MACD system, but we had a trend filter to only trade when the trend was strong or weak. So I'm just going to go here, right click, rerun the strategy with adjustments. I'm going to go over to signals, require the MACD signal, type in ADX. And then I have this ADX is greater than V, where we can set the value of V. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the 14 period ADX, and we're going to check all the ADX values from 15 to 45 by 5 as our entry, and then I'm going to do the same thing as our exit. Just go ahead and run that, and then Build Alpha will test all the different possible variations. We'll sort by P&L to drawdown, and I'm going to come down here and find this MACD entry with an ADX exit. So when our ADX got super weak, we allowed the system to exit. So we could see the results, and let's compare it to our baseline original MACD system. So we have our original MACD system on the left and our MACD system with the ADX exit on the right. So you can see it did smooth out a couple things. We did make roughly the same profit over the same historical period on about a third or almost half of the trades from the original system. So it did provide some added benefit combining these technical indicators. The next thing I want to show is what is CCI. So CCI is another indicator. It is the Commodity Channel Index. It is a momentum-based oscillator used to help determine when an investment vehicle or ticker is reaching a condition of being overbought or oversold. So in short, I just want to test if we've now improved the system by adding a trend filter or a trend exit. Can we add this overbought, oversold filter to further improve our baseline MACD system? So I just want to show a rudimentary way of testing and adding filters to improve or test hypotheses in the market. So this is our MACD system. I don't want this. I want our MACD ADX system. I'm just going to go ahead and rerun this. I'm going to go to Signals, CCI, and I'm going to test when it crosses from negative 100 to 100 by 50. So negative 100, negative 50, 0, 50, 100. Do that as an entry. and we'll do the same as an exit. We can go ahead and run. Okay, go to the combined results, sort by P&L and drawdown, which I often do. Let's find one that has a decent amount of trades. How about this CCI entry with an ADX exit, the same ADX from our last system, or we have this right here. So then we can compare, actually we have the MACD system with an ADX right here as well. So you can see we smooth things out quite a bit. We've cut the trade significantly, we've cut the profit significantly, but it is a much smoother ride. So again, just wanted to show real simply, talk about two technical indicators, how you can test them, combine them, why you should be testing them and combining them in Build Alpha or by yourself with coding, Excel, what have you. But I hope I showed how simple it is to use Build Alpha to kind of run through these baseline technical indicators and build upon simple ideas to find that edge you're looking for in the markets. And again, once you find something and you want to take it to the finish line, you can press this to generate the code to automate any of these strategies you build through Build Alpha's point-and-click interface. Any questions, always email me at david@buildalpha.com.